Yo, 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 what's up? This your boy XV coming through with another episode of the X Vision Files. Got a little late night edition episode for y'all, man. But in this one, man, we're going to be talking about Fed now, man. We got to really talk about this, man, because this is like a stepping stone for what's about to happen in the future that we won't like, that we're not going to be comfortable with. But without further ado, man, let's check out this Fed now. Let's dive into it. Let's get an understanding of what Fed now is.
In today's fast-paced world, time is money. More people, businesses, and organizations are demanding instant payments. That's why the Federal Reserve is developing the FedNow service, a safe and efficient instant payments infrastructure that will modernize the U.S. payment system. Financial institutions the opportunity to innovate, enabling their customers to send and receive money in seconds, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Funds will settle between financial institutions in real time, which means there's no buildup of interbank obligations, and end users will have access to the funds in seconds. How will the FedNow service work? Imagine the owner of a coffee shop is running low on coffee beans and needs to schedule a quick delivery. She places an order, and the coffee bean company sends her a request for payment. She responds to the request for payment and pays for the coffee beans right then and there through an app from her credit union, which uses the FedNow service. Once she initiates the payment, her credit union screens the payment and sends an ISO 20022 compliant payment message, either directly or through a service provider to the FedNow service over the Federal Reserve's FedLine network. The FedNow service instantly validates the payment message and passes it along to the coffee bean supplier's bank. In real time, the supplier's bank confirms to the FedNow service that it intends to accept the payment, and the FedNow service debits and credits the master accounts of both the shop owners and the coffee bean supplier.
Yeah, I'm sorry to cut it off mid-screen, but do y'all see what's going on right here? If you simply just look at this little diagram they got right here on the screen, FedNow is playing the middleman. So it's the credit union, then it got to go through the credit. You got to send it to the credit union. Then the credit union send it to FedNow, and FedNow have to approve it in order for it to hit your bank. You see that? Do you see the control in that? It's control, because let's say, for instance, if I send a request to the credit union and the credit union send that message or whatever, sorry about that, y'all, send that message or whatever to FedNow, and then FedNow denies it. FedNow can either keep it or send it back to the credit union. You know what I'm saying? But now, FedNow is playing the middleman now. Now, FedNow is like, okay, well, we got to give the approval before we send it to y'all bank. So there's no more directly like it goes to your credit union directly to the bank. Now FedNow is playing the middleman now. That's crazy.
As financial institutions or the master accounts of their correspondents. The FedNow service also immediately sends a payment message with an advice of credit to the supplier's bank and notifies the shop owner's credit union that settlement is complete. Finally, the supplier's bank credits the supplier's account in near real time, making the funds available. The supplier's bank will have the option of sending a confirmation to the shop owner's credit union that the payment has been posted to the supplier's account, providing the coffee shop owner with certainty that the payment was received. The FedNow service will be designed to be flexible and support a broad range of potential use cases. Banks, credit unions, and other industry providers can use it as a springboard for innovation to support a range of applications such as account-to-account transfers and bill pay. For example, now imagine it's after hours and the shop owner gets a reminder that her car insurance bill is due today. She may be able to avoid a late fee by initiating a bill payment in her credit union app and selecting to pay it now. Later, she repays a friend for a pizza they shared using an app provided by her credit union that clears and settles through the FedNow service. With this service, banks and credit unions can remain competitive by offering the type of payment options customers increasingly expect in today's fast-paced world. The FedNow service will support flexible adoption, allowing financial institutions the option to work with aggregators, processors, and correspondents to adopt the service. Banks and credit unions will also have the option to adopt the full set of FedNow capabilities or sign on as a receive-only participant. The initial launch of the FedNow service will focus on core clearing and settlement capabilities. Additional features will be released in phases to meet evolving industry demands and changes in technology. Get ready for the FedNow service. Learn more at fednow.org.
Okay, man, that's enough of that video right there. So basically, in a nutshell, they're trying to control your money. That's basically what they doing. They trying to control. They want to step in and play the middleman and control your money. That's all they want to do. Because before you, like, for instance, like if a person works a job and they get direct deposit instead of a paper check, the job sends the money directly to your bank. You feel what I'm saying? Direct. So then when your bank, and then when it's available in your bank, then you got access to it. Now they trying to be like, no, we trying to do that. We trying to have it to where now your job got to send it to FedNow. And FedNow got to go through your shit and be like, okay, yeah, now we approve it. And they go send it to your bank. What type of bullshit is that? You feel me? That's total control right there. Because let's say, for instance, if you owe something, let's say you owe the hospital. You know how many women got hospital bills because they had a baby, but they couldn't afford it. Now they're able to get that. They able to get that now. You feel me? Because the hospital now can send the bill to FedNow. The hospital bill ain't, the hospital can send the bill to FedNow. Now FedNow want they goddamn money. You feel what I'm saying? Or basically when you get paid, every time your check gets something to FedNow, they're going to take a portion out until they get that hospital bill payment. You feel me? It's like all types of, it's just total control. And the shit not right, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is supposed to be a stepping stone of what's really to come in the future, which is the digital money. But yeah, man, this is bad news, man. I won't sign up for this shit. You know what I'm saying? This is something that I won't be participating in. I'm good off this, man. And you should be good off this too. This you know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that the Cash App man died. And then all of a sudden, this FedNow just dropping. Now this FedNow is dropping in July. You know what I'm saying? What a coincidence. Like, and I don't believe in coincidences. So that's highly funny, man. I just think, in conclusion, this FedNow service is just some bullshit. It's a way to control our money. And we don't need our money to be controlled. We already at the bottom of the barrel. We don't owe nothing and shit. You feel me? But yeah, man. Anyway, man, more content coming through. That's it for this one. This your boy XV came through with another episode of the X Vision Files. And y'all stay blessed. May the Most High bless y'all.